Hello, in this video we are going to see how to configure MeetMe call forwarding. To be able to forward the call from our home to the mobile, the Meet installation must be connected to the internet. So we must have connected to the switch and Ethernet cable from the router of our house. We must assign an IP of the same range as our router that is free to our monitor and panel. To do this, we will go to CMD on our computer. We will put ipconfig to know the range of our IP, which will be the one that shows us the IPv4. Now we will make ping to an IP that is free to assign us from the web server to the panel and the monitor. In our case, we will put 131 for the monitor and 133 for the panel. Once we check that they are available, we will go to the web server. We will start in the monitor web server, although the order does not matter. Go to Network Configuration and change the mask to 255.255.255.0. Then change the gateway to the IP of the router, in our case 192.168.1.1. We changed the IP to the address which we have checked that is free by pinging it in CMD 192.168.1.131. Click on Save, and to check that the IP has been changed correctly, we will refresh the page and we will see that it does not load. Now we will do the same in the web server of the outdoor panel. Once the IPs on the monitor and the outdoor panel have been changed, we will access the web server again by putting the new IP in the browser. But to do so, we will have to change the IP of our computer to the same as that of our router. To access the web server of the monitor, we will put as user admin and as password 6666. For the web server of the panel, user admin and password 123456. Inside the panel, we will go to the SIP and register our panel in the call forwarding server in the cloud. To do this, we will put the username and password that we will find on the label on the back of the panel in SIP user and its password in SIP pass. In SIP server and domain, we will put the following addresses. When the fields are filled in, click on Save. Next, activate the SIP and click on Search SIP status to check that it is registered correctly. Now, inside the monitor web server, go to the Advanced tab. We will activate the number of SIP extensions to the number of monitors that we have. In our case, we use only the monitor of the kit, so we put 1. In the URL, we will put SIP, the number of our identifier, which is the user of the monitor, and at sip.fermax.com, which is the address of the Fermax server, and click on Save.
You have to do that at home and configure it in the MeetMe app. We must register in the application by email and password. We log in and we find the Start menu. The first step is to add a property. To do this, click on Add Dwelling and fill in the fields with the license number and the password of the label attached to the monitor. Click Next to link our license. Now we can customize the name of our house. In our case, we use the name Home. Once the house appears, we make a call from our panel to check the correct operation of the call forwarding. When we receive the call, we change the screen and we see the image that the panel shows. We can pick up the call, talk to the visitor, and activate the door opener by pressing the key. In addition, if we receive a call and it is answered from the home terminal or another phone, we will receive a notification to our mobile device of the activity and it will be registered in the application. In order to perform an add-on, that is, to see through the outdoor panel camera without a previous call, we need to go to the history to see the call log, look at the call we just received, and click on the following icon to add the panel as a contact and be able to use it directly from the main view. We give it an alias and save. In this way, we'll now have our badge with the following interface. If we slide to the right, we'll be able to activate the door opener, and if we slide to the left, we will auto power on and see the camera of the panel.